18 anos, esquerdino, médio ofensivo. Assinou por 6 épocas e trocou o Dundee United pelo Sporting. Na última época fez 33 jogos ao serviço do clube escocês e marcou 6 golos. Logo após o primeiro contacto com Marco Silva e antes mesmo de partir para o estágio na Holanda, o britânico estava ansioso para mostrar serviço. À conversa com Sporting TV, Ryan Gauld assumiu estar ainda a atravessar uma fase de adaptação ao futebol português.
Yeah, it was a lot warmer than what I'm used to back in Scotland, but it was a good session, some difficult drills in for us, and I'm just excited to get started.
For those who doesn't know yet, your skills, your abilities, what can you tell them, what can you promise them?
Well, I can just say I'm an offensive midfielder. I like to try and create chances for teammates, good goal scoring opportunities, and then I like trying to score the goals myself as well.
What are your main idols in football?
The people I would look up to would be obviously the likes of Messi, but I also like Dennis Bergkamp. He was one I always like to watch videos on.
And about this new club, your new club, what do you know about? What do you know already about Sporting?
I know that they're a great club in Portugal. They're a huge club, and they're really good for developing young football players. And I think that's obviously great for me and any other young players here.
It's kind of perfect club for you.
Yeah, it fits me perfectly, trying to develop and be as good as I can be, and I think the facilities here give me the potential to do that.
In Portugal, here in the Portuguese league, there is more technique about the players. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to play, is more base the game on technical abilities, and I think it's a good way to play football.
Do you like the Portuguese league?
Yeah, I've seen obviously a lot of big games over in Portugal, and they're always really good and competitive, but they play good football as well, so hopefully I can be involved in that this season.
Considering your 6-year contract, do you think you will have time to improve your skills here?
Yeah, I think it might take me a little bit of time to settle into the lifestyle and get used to the football that they play here, but hopefully I can pay them back and put in some good performances and develop really well as a football player.
About the presence of Sporting in the Champions League, have you already dreamt about it?
Yeah, obviously when I heard they were in Champions League, I dreamt of stuff like playing in it, but I'm just going to take it game by game in the league, and hopefully I can put in a few good performances there.
First impression about Lisbon, about your teammates?
Yeah, well, it's when I flew into Lisbon, you could see it's a lovely city. I've not got to see much of the city centre or anything, and yeah, the teammates they're all really nice, good to get along with, and they were good players as well. So yeah, it's a nice place.
There is quality in this place and in your team as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality. It's a lovely setup here, and they've got the right players. All get along with each other great, and the main thing is they're all really good footballers, and they're all really nice people as well.
In this club, in their respective positions, the president is young, the coach as well.
Yeah.
Do you think that's good for you?
Yeah, I think they like, as I've said, Sporting are a club that love to give young players a chance if they're good enough. So hopefully I can prove that I can maybe get a game and develop really well as a footballer.
All the time Sporting have players that got the spotlight here in Sporting and in the European Championships and all over the world. Do you think this club is perfect to get the players higher?
Yeah, definitely, because their previous record of developing players just shows that if you look at Sporting, they've got many good young players that like can play at the top level.
Luís Figo and Cristiano Ronaldo are inspiration for you?
Yeah, that shows that they've come through here and they've been developed as football players, and they've made a huge step to become best players in the world, and that all started here. So that's very promising to know that that has happened here.
That's your goal?
Yeah, I think that's every young player's goal, but at the moment I've just got to try and settle in, get used to the football, the lifestyle, and then see where that takes me.
About your recent past, what memories do you keep about Dundee and about Scotland?
Well, Dundee United was great to me. I was there for around 10 years, so they were brilliant with me the whole time I was there. And obviously we played in a Scottish Cup final at the end of last season. We didn't get a good result, but it was a great experience for everyone, and I'm really grateful to everyone at Dundee United.
It was difficult to leave your parents, leave your family, leave your friends there?
Yeah, it was very difficult, but ever since I was young I did say I would like to play football abroad, so there is sacrifices that have to be made, and sadly, you know, family and friends, they're one of the sacrifices, but hopefully I can get used to the lifestyle here and I'll settle down well.
And there in Scotland, what was the message for you?
Everybody was great with me. They were saying it was a great opportunity for myself, one that I couldn't turn down, and that's the way I looked at it as well when I heard the interest from Sporting, and yeah, I'm just delighted to be here.
Scotland failed to qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And this moment is another one of your goals to get there in the.
Yeah, I think to begin with, my goal is to get in one of the Scotland squads, to be involved, and then I think the next tournament's Euro 2016, and Scotland will be hoping that they can push for a place into that.
Do you have any period? How many years can you think you can get there in a high level? I'm
not too sure yet. Hopefully 4 or 5 years maybe, and I'll have developed to as good as I can be, I think. So I'll just take my time and try and settle in, and the hard work will begin. Hopefully that if I develop really well here, then hopefully Scotland, I could get a game for them, and you know, try and perform really well and do Scotland proud.
And the message finally for the Sporting fans?
I would just like to hope that I can put in very good performances and they can take to me quickly, and that would make my life easier, but hopefully I can put in the good performances to make them happy.
Are you excited with the Portuguese lessons?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning another language. It should be interesting to see how quickly I can pick it up. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long, and I'll manage to speak to the players a lot more.
And the coach speaks English as well, and your teammate. So
yeah,
that's fine for you.
Yeah, the coach speaks good English, and so do a lot of the players. So that's obviously helping me just now while I try and learn Portuguese. Then maybe a few months, maybe I could be fluent, hopefully.
Right, thanks, and good luck in this your new project.
Thank you.